All right, guys, what's up? Hopefully, you guys are having a good day today. Forgot to click the record button, but we're going to be doing our final live arena push here for the rest of the season. We're just about going to get the 1320 final milestone reward. We're just doing our first battle here. Like I said, I forgot to click the record button, so we lost the intro and we lost a couple minutes of our first fight. But here we go. This is our first fight. Just finishing it off here. And we are going to start off the session with a win. So looking pretty good here. Yeah, we're just about 1300. We're shooting for 1320 as usual. Never missed a season so far. Never missed a season. So we've always picked up these 100 mythical mats at the end of the season. Honestly, live arena, yeah, it's still something that I enjoy doing. And there is, decent amount of incentive here for everyone to just participate in this, mainly because getting the 5-star gear from these chests is really, really important. So the live arena daily chests. It's really important just to get the daily gear from this, as well as the big gear drops from these gold chests. And obviously, this is where you can get your primal quartz. You can get 4 per month in the gold live arena. On top of all that, you do have the side rewards here to go along. So even if you don't get the full 100, you still pick up some side rewards. I don't really value these sets significantly. So mainly the Rebirth and the Stone Cleaver set. I don't value them very highly at all. But these sets are really good. Zeo and Impulse, especially Impulse, because Impulse is basically speed gear, but a better speed gear. So I'm always happy to see these pop out of the chest, and I definitely recommend you guys grind it out here. Obviously, live arena is not enjoyable for a lot of people. I get that, but some of the best gear in the game is from these chests. So let's start it off here, and yeah, we'll go through what I've been doing, what works for me, and all that stuff. Usually, I do 1 or 2 of these live arena videos every month, but so far this month, I haven't really changed too much. I added 1 champion so far to my roster, and that's going to be the Cheshire Cat. I haven't used him that extensively. He's probably like my 4th or 5th preferred nuker. In this case, Marius gets picked first, so I won't get Marius. I like starting off with my speed leads, so I'll go with Carnage and Fabian. They handle most things like general matchup pretty well. So here he's taking CF to counter my Carnage, which is obviously a pretty strong move. So we get kind of a choice here on our second nuker. The way we pick is 2 supports and then 2 nukers, and then usually we save the last pick as a flex pick. Usually it's a support. We're looking for a damage dealer that can kind of handle this matchup here. Um, Spirit or Force would probably be okay. Cat might be okay. We could go with Garo, which is pretty good since there's no lockout here. Garo's also strong affinity against the Predator. So we have like some choices. I mean, just kind of a dealer's choice here. Why don't we just pick Garo just for funsies here? Maybe something that was immune to crowd control would have been better for CF because CF can be pretty annoying. Let's see. And she's picking a 3rd damage dealer with Hilvi. So usually I just like to go for Donnie. Donnie's just a great general support. And Donnie's one of my strongest champions, strongest built champions. He does have a bunch of block revives, so taking a reviver doesn't seem that great. I think we're just gonna go with Donnie. And I think we will ban the Predator. Predators just super annoying. Marius also a decent ban here since we are probably not going first. But let's go with the Predator just because he's super annoying. He's banning Garo, which is interesting. This pretty much means that we're gonna go first. So we will lock him out, most likely. Unless we weak hit. We do weak hit against the Arnie, which really sucks. And he gets a sleep A1 off. Who's he going to put it on? Of course, he's going to put it on Neve because Neve is the only one that he can possibly put it on. I think Donnie does have the cleanse ready. Yep. And we do have block debuffs. Put that up, and we can shut somebody out with the Shut him out too. There we go. Everybody is shut out from doing stuff. So it's up to Arnie. Arnie needs to kill somebody here just to like even out this fight because he's probably going to lose pretty much everybody on the next attack from Carnage. We will reset for the ally protection and it's okay if we get hit from the Marius. And we're just going to kill everybody. Arnie here. Oh, Arnie has the protection. Okay. Forgot about that. There we go. Shut out. Should be over. Yep, there we go. A1, get the job done. All right. Yeah, I think for him, he definitely needed to ban Fabian, right? Okay, moving on. So yeah, like I said, I have a lot of champions on my roster, but there's only a couple that I really use, right? So the main ones here is going to be Marius Fabian, and then the next one would be Carnage. That's those three I use pretty much every fight. Donatello, also another champion that I use almost every fight, and then Neve, also a champion I almost use every fight. So let's see here. We got double reviver. We could go. He doesn't have a lockout yet. We could go with somebody like. Oh, he has Mavara. Never mind. I was thinking to go with Varkos Mavara. But in this case, maybe we'll just go, yeah, Carnage, and then we'll just stick with Donnie again. Both his supports have no blessings, so I don't feel like his account is super, super progressed. And we'll just remove this Predator. Okay, so he does bring a lockout. Interesting. Maybe we'll remove the lockout here. Yes, we will do that. He will probably remove Fabian. Yep. Okay. And he probably ends up going first because of the Mavara passive. It's going to boost him up. Yep. He does go first. Notice how we have so many buffs, right? We have so many buffs at the beginning. Whenever I face Mavara, we always just end up going second. Maybe Marius sneaks in here. Nope, Marius not fast enough. So we're going to face this triple hit. Ugh, it sucks. Ugh, that sucks. That kind of sucks, having all our stuff stolen. Well, he didn't steal everything, but it still sucks. Okay, Predator. Donnie will protect Marius, maybe? Yes, he does. Good. That's important. Okay, we get the refresh. Bit risky there. I probably should have taken the ally protection. But let's see where this goes. We can reset. Oh, sorry, that one. Oh, sorry, we already reset, so that kind of sucks. Let's kill her off. Yeah, we already reset. It's my bad. Didn't get much benefit there from Donnie's reset. Okay. He's going for it. Going for the lockout or strip. We do have a cleanse ready with Donnie. Yep. That sucks. The stuns, okay. Ooh, even Donnie got stunned. Oh, he has plus accuracy, that's why. There we go. Mavar is dead. Yeah, his supports are pretty weak, right? He has no blessings on them, so it's just kind of shows their strength. So we know that they're on the weaker side. All right. All right, so he's taking Fabian first. Yeah, usually my general strategy is somewhere taking Fabian. I mean, for sure I take Marius. Usually I just take the 2 damage dealers right away. And like I really like Carnage as a damage dude because he comes with the speed lead. So we still have the option to play like a go first style speed game. Even in this case where Garo counters Neve, the block damage, I'll probably still pick the block damage just because it's so good against Predator too. So I'll probably still pick it here, and we're gonna go with another support champion. I really want to pick probably a lockout champion just to deal with the Garo because the Garo is so nasty. Um, the other option here, take Mavara. Um, Mavara could be okay, but especially with the turn meter boost, she works really well with Neve too. Her passive. So we could go do that. It's one or the other. Let's start with the lockout here. Maybe our last pick will be Mavara. But I do like Donnie too. So Donnie might sneak in at the end. And Donnie's pretty good against Predator. Donnie's pretty good against Fabian, right? Interesting last pick. So I guess we ban Fabian. And we will take Mavara at the end. Donnie at the end. Donnie probably going to perform a bit better against the ally attack. Okay, let's do that. And he's probably going to remove our lockout here. Most likely, but you never know what he's going to do. Marius. Okay, so he's going to play locked out. We will take it. No respect. No respect for the carnage. I find that a lot. I don't know. I find that happens quite a bit. Whoa, his guy's so fast. Guy's very fast. Faster than my lockout. There you go. Everybody's locked out. She didn't get locked out. How come? Did I miss something? Damn, did I miss something? How come she didn't get locked out? Was it 3%? God damn it. She resisted. Did she resist twice? I'm so confused. I figured she would have been locked out, but she was not locked out. So I'm confused now. Okay. Yeah, the fight is over because as soon as I kill the Rhea, all the debuffs would have just spread to everybody, so it was over already. But yeah, I was very confused why we didn't lock out that Rhea there at the end. Okay. All right, another Predator Enjoyer. So we're gonna come in here with our two staple champions, two best champions in our account. See where this goes with this Predator. Predator might get banned here too. All right, pretty stacked lineup here so far from this guy. He's got 6-star plus 1 Predator, 2 of the top mythicals in the game. One of them is empowered, so pretty good champs so far. And last pick for him, Lazarus and Rhea. Rhea's going to be pretty nasty here. I think even if we remove the Pred, it's going to be pretty nasty. It's also unlikely that we're going to outspeed this Laz. I think we take the lockout proof champion. And we will take our chances, I think, against Rhea here and this Lazarus. So we're just going to remove the Predator. Okay. So he's going to take his chance going to outspeed the Fabian. Can he do it? We have a better aura. Both of us have 6-star banners. Probably pretty confident. And we go first. So there you go. And everybody gets locked out. That's what you get. But if he transforms, he might be able to nuke out some of these guys already. instantly nuke some of us dead. It's possible. Nope, he's not doing it. He's going to transform into the reset. Mary's going to pop off on him. I think Mary's going to go next. And we're probably going to kill somebody here. Yep. Kill most of them. But then Theodosia being a very, very annoying champion. One of the most annoying champions in the game. And shut everybody out. And we're going to protect our team by shutting out the nuker. He used our cleanse already. This guy is double turn feared, so it's very hard for him to kill our group, even if he transforms. She has 2 more turns of unkillable. My God. There we go. There we go. Get these debuffs off of our group. She's still playing. She's still playing, guys. Or he's still playing. Ah, we couldn't remove the unkillable. Ah. Oh, she has increased resistance on. That makes sense. Let's see. Mary should be able to get the things back here, I think. Don't think we're gonna be able to strip her off. Yeah, we can't. Reset so we get everything back. We do have increased accuracy. Let's go for the shutout. Nope. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this ridiculousness. All right, there you go. Pretty good champs. Yeah, pretty expensive champs. Lots of empowerment blessings, but couldn't get the job done. 5 straight wins. We got the gold chest, no gear here. And then here we got the big chest with the full gear. Yeah, love to see it. 6-star pieces, love to see it. So we'll sort through that in a bit. And we have made it to the 1320 final milestone. We're going 5-0 to the very end. This is our final points here. 68% win rate, 250 battles. Basically, we do 10 battles a day for 25 days. And then we got the job done with a couple days to go. So pretty good. Honestly, win rate super consistent for the entire duration that Live Arena Seasons has been in play. I always end up in the mid 60s. Lately, it's been in the high 60s. Ever since Mercurial came into the meta, I've been in the high 60s. And yeah, just for the sake of video length, I'm going to keep this one a little bit on the shorter side. So we're going to call it quit there with 5 battles. This is my Carnage. Hasn't really changed much in a long time. Just, basically improving it with blessings and, glyphs and stuff. But honestly, hasn't really changed. Swift Parry and Stone Skin. We haven't gotten good enough Mercurial yet to make him, in my opinion, better than this. So I could put him in 9-piece Mercurial, but he's not going to be as good. And also have other champions with Mercurial that I want to use on. So I really like this build on Carnage. I think it's a good mix of survivability. And then we have Wanted Submission here. It's pretty good, again, just to keep him going. Lightning Cage, I think that's the obvious choice for him, especially with Swift Parry. These are the blessings on him. My Donatello, one of my best gear champions on my account. He is +2, so we did +2 him with 2 Dracomores. He has just over 1,000 resistance, 354 speed, a lot of defense. I would like the defense going into HP. I think one of his rings or amulets. Where is the defense coming from? Look at this glove. I have to use this glove because it's the fastest stone skin glove on my account with speed and resistance. And sometimes it's like that, right? So I'm giving up a bunch of HP stats here, probably like a lot. We're giving up a lot, 60%, right? 60% HP. And then, yeah, we'll go over some of the gear here. Obviously, some of the gear is very, very good. This is a pretty bad chest and should be replaced. There's 3 rolls here that are totally wasted. So we could definitely improve on this chest. Chronophage, we have Chronophage coming in this month or this rotation for the Echoes of Oz. So I probably will farm a little bit just to improve some of this gear. Although, for example, this boot is going to be hard to beat. Resistance, double HP, and then flat defense. We could get defense percentage here, or we can get a higher rarity boot, like a mythical boot. But it's going to be pretty hard to beat that boot. This banner definitely can be improved, but it has all the good stats here. HP percent, flat HP. Same thing with same thing as Amulet can be improved. So it's going to be a good rotation. Hopefully I can pick up some pieces for Donatello. We're running about Cardiac Heart. I think it's an okay blessing for him. Does give some extra shield protection at the beginning. We're running Lightning Cage. I think Lightning Cage probably could be something else. I was thinking maybe something like Sheep. 6-star Sheep might be okay. Maybe something like Temporal Chains. Not Temporal Chains, sorry. Life Harvest might be okay. And then these are the masteries on my Donatello. We have our Marius here. He's my best DPS champion. Really fast. He's got lethal with Total Guard. I like Total Guard a little bit better than Stone Skin just because he has the extra turn mechanic and he's really fast. So he's likely to go first. 378 speed, 341 crit damage. Decent accuracy. With plus accuracy can strip off most champions. 6.7, 6.6k defense. Again, not too easy to improve on some of these pieces. Like this is a perfect piece here, pretty much. This is a perfect piece here, pretty much in Mythical. This one is an epic piece. It could be improved. But again, triple roll into speed, very nice. This is a really nice glove, missing defense percentage, but otherwise very nice. Again, this is a very nice chest, mythical piece, lots of rolls there. So it's going to be hard to beat. Same thing with this. Even a rare boot, this has all the good stuff, missing defense percentage, but it's still pretty good. Banner can be improved. This one doesn't even have defense on it, so can be improved. And this is a pretty good ring. So that's my Marius, and he's running the Legend of Intangibility for more speed and more damage. Also, Veil is very important to protect him a little bit. Soul Reap for damage, and then these are the masteries here. Here's my Fabian. My Fabian's obviously my best lockout champion. 459 speed. That's my fastest champion on my account. 740 accuracy. He's running the Hollow Hilt. Intimidating presence. Now you guys know how fast he goes. Haven't found much improvement for him in a while. Here's my Neve. I did switch up her build a little bit to make her a little bit tankier and slow her down a little bit. I slowed her down just to get her under Donatello, and I really cranked up her defensive stats. 94k HP, almost 8k defense. And yeah, she's running Aspect of Suros. They're pretty good. Running 2 of these Ignore Defense gems with Polymorph. I think she's a target for it pretty often, like debuffs and stuff. So just to protect her a little bit. Soul Seer here. She's my second lockout champion. She's not super fast, but she's okay. 411 speed, 544 accuracy. Giving up a bit of accuracy here. 544 with the plus accuracy makes her about 7-ish, 750-ish, which should be okay. Kind of messing around a little bit with the build. I probably will just go for a banner, 5-star banner instead of lethal dose. We do run the Stagnator here just for additional accuracy and some speed. And these are the masteries on Talena. We did use Mavara, I think. 9-piece Mercurial, pretty standard stuff. Water Submission, pretty standard, I think. Lightning Cage. Decent speed, decent HP with some resistance. So with plus resistance, her resistance can be pretty strong. So we went for the resistance route. She is only, she's 4-star. She's 4-star blessed here. So we're going to work towards that 5-star for her. And that's it. So this whole fight, we only used seven champions. And like I said, going over the logs here, you can kind of see I basically only use the same champions most of the time, right? Donatello shows up in every fight. It's either Marius or Fabian showing up in every fight, and I use Carnage as my second DPS pretty much all the time. You kind of see Talena sneaking in here once. You see Mavara sneaking in here once, but it's basically just the 4 champions all the time. It's a bit of a squishy team, but we do have, ways of keeping everybody alive. Obviously, Neve going in there, and then Donatello is also great at keeping guys alive. But I also choose to concentrate all my gear and my effort into a handful of champions so that they're as strong as possible in terms of overall gearing. Anyways, folks, that's going to be it for this video here. We did make it to the 1320 threshold, and we will be picking up our 100 mats. We'll save those for a future video for the rolling part. Hopefully we can get lucky. There's some really good Live Arena mythical relics that we've never gotten yet. So really hoping to get our hands on some of those one day. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. And thanks for watching. Have a great one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.